Listen up, because I ain't about to sugarcoat nothing. You keep hearing about this thing called the law of attraction, right? Everybody wanna talk about it like it's some fairy dust, some cute little magic trick where you just sit in your room, close your eyes, and wish for a mansion or a fast car, and poof, it drops out the sky. Nah, man, that ain't what this is. That ain't real life. Success don't come to the ones who sit and dream. Success comes to the ones who learn how to lock their mind, chain their focus, and command the universe with power, discipline, and belief so hard it shakes the ground. You want to know how to attract success with the law of attraction? You better be ready to stop playing games with yourself, because this ain't about wishing, this is about becoming. See, the first mistake people make is they think attraction means laziness. They think attraction means doing nothing. They think attraction means if I just want it bad enough, it's gonna happen. No, attraction means magnet, and a magnet don't pull in nothing unless it got energy, unless it's charged up, unless it's real. You gotta charge yourself like a magnet if you wanna pull success to you. That means your thoughts, your words, your actions, your grind, your whole spirit gotta be aligned with what you say you want. You can't be out here talking about you want success and then living like failure. You can't be out here saying you want greatness and then moving like weakness. The law of attraction don't answer to lies. It answers to truth. You ever notice how negative people always seem to attract more negativity? You ever notice how folks who always crying about what's wrong, what's missing, what they don't got, they keep getting more of the same? That ain't coincidence. That's the law. What you dwell on multiplies. What you focus on grows. If your mind is a garden, you better watch what kind of seeds you planting, because weeds don't care if you meant to put them there or not. You focus on lack, you gonna attract more lack. You focus on power, on winning, on moving forward, and the universe lines up doors in your path. But here's the trick. The law don't give it to you easy. It don't hand you nothing wrapped with a bow. It gives you opportunity, it gives you alignment, it gives you connections, but you still gotta get up and take them. Success ain't a handout, it's a response. You wanna attract success. Then you gotta talk like it, walk like it, act like it before it even shows up. Too many people say when I get success, then I'll work harder, then I'll carry myself better, then I'll move like I made it. Nah, that's backwards. You gotta become it before you see it. You gotta walk into the room like you already belong there. You gotta speak over your life like the crown is already sitting on your head. You gotta grind like the reward is already yours, because energy don't wait for proof, energy responds to belief. You keep waiting for the world to give you permission to be great, you're gonna wait your whole life. You give yourself permission, and the world gotta follow. Now let me tell you the truth about energy. Energy don't lie. You can say one thing, but if deep down you believe the opposite, your real energy is gonna leak out. You can say I'm successful all you want, but if deep down you feel broke, you feel unworthy, you feel like you don't deserve nothing, the universe ain't listening to your words, it's listening to your soul. That's why you gotta rewire your mind. You gotta train yourself like you training for war. Every thought that says I can't, crush it. Every whisper that says I'm not enough, shut it down. Every memory that tries to remind you of your failures, use it as fire. Your brain is a battlefield, and if you don't fight for your own mind, you already lost. Success don't start in your wallet. It starts in your head. Now, I know some of y'all tired. Some of y'all beat down by life. You tried before, it didn't work. You gave up. You looked at people who made it and thought, they must have had luck. They must have had something I don't. Nah, man, they had the same 24 hours you got. They had the same doubts, the same fears, the same sleepless nights. The difference is they decided not to let those doubts own them. They decided to turn their belief into a weapon and aim it at everything they wanted. You gotta stop thinking like a victim. You ain't cursed. You ain't unlucky. You ain't trapped. You just gotta decide that your energy belongs to your future, not your past. Every word you speak is a command. You think you just talking, but the universe hears instructions. You say, I'm broke. The universe says, okay, broke it is. You say, I can't catch a break. The universe says, you got it. No breaks coming. But if you flip it, if you start speaking like the boss you want to be, if you start declaring, I'm attracting wealth, I'm attracting power, I'm attracting success, and you mean it, and you live it, then doors start opening. Not magically, not instantly, but consistently. People start showing up. Ideas start hitting you. Courage starts rising in you. That's how attraction works. It creates a current, and that current pulls in everything that matches your frequency. But here's the part most folks don't want to hear. The law of attraction ain't just about thinking positive. If it was that easy, everybody would be rich. Everybody would be successful. Everybody would be living their dream life. It ain't about positive thinking. It's about aligned action. You can't sit around talking about health while you're killing yourself with bad habits. You can't talk about building a business while you're wasting your time scrolling and gossiping. You can't say you want love while you're treating people like trash. The law don't respond to words. It responds to alignment. You want success? You better line up your daily grind with that vision. Every choice you make is either pushing it closer or pushing it away. You can't cheat it. You can't fake it. You can't talk your way around it. Your habits are your proof, and don't get it twisted. Success don't come overnight. Attraction don't mean instant gratification. Attraction is a process. It's a season. It's planting seeds and tending them every day. You don't plant a tree and scream at the dirt the next morning asking where your fruit at. You water it, you feed it, you protect it, and then one day it grows. That's how success comes. You keep your mind locked on the vision. You keep speaking life into it. You keep grinding like it's already yours, and one day the fruit shows up. But most people quit before the harvest. Most people give up because it's taking too long. Most people sabotage themselves because they don't see results fast enough. That's why they never get to taste the success they were attracting. Patience ain't weakness. Patience is power. The law of attraction is like a mirror. It don't give you what you want. It gives you who you are. You can want success all day, but if you are still living in failure mindset, you're gonna attract failure. You can want abundance all day, but if you're still operating out of scarcity, you're gonna attract more scarcity. The mirror don't lie. That's why you gotta transform yourself into the person success belongs to. You want millions, start managing the few dollars you got with discipline. You want a big business, start running your small one with excellence. You want respect, start respecting yourself and others. The law of attraction ain't about waiting for something to come to you. It's about rising into the version of yourself that already has it. And let me tell you this, your circle matters. You can't attract success if you're surrounded by people who worship failure. You can't attract greatness if you're sitting at tables where everybody talking small, dreaming small, living small. Energy is contagious. If your circle is toxic, your vibration is toxic, and no matter how much you try, you'll keep pulling in garbage. You need to surround yourself with people who push you, people who inspire you, people who hold you accountable, people who don't let you quit on yourself. You don't gotta cut everybody off, but you better guard your space. Protect your energy like your life depends on it, because it does. Now let's go deeper, because some of y'all still ain't hearing me. Attraction is not passive. Attraction is warfare. You are fighting against your own doubts, your old habits, your environment, your fears, your past failures. Attraction means every day you wake up and choose to win, even when nothing looks like it's working. Attraction means speaking power even when you broke, walking tall even when you're tired, grinding hard even when you don't see results. Attraction means you build so much fire inside you that the world got no choice but to feel your heat. Success ain't avoiding struggle. Success is being magnetic enough to pull victory out of the struggle, and when it comes, don't act surprised. Don't act like it's luck. Don't act like it's a miracle. You attracted it. You worked for it. You aligned for it. You became it. That's why it's yours. Walk in it with confidence, not apology, because if you can attract one victory, you can attract more. If you can build one business, you can build more. If you can rise out of one dark place, you can rise out of anything. Success don't stop. It multiplies for the ones who stay aligned, so the question is, are you ready? Are you ready to stop playing small? Are you ready to stop speaking weakness over your life? Are you ready to take every thought captive and redirect it toward power? Are you ready to grind like the magnet you are, pulling everything you desire closer every single day? Or are you gonna keep waiting, keep wishing, keep hoping, and keep wondering why nothing changes? The law of attraction is always working. The only question is, what are you attracting right now? All right, let's take that keynote asterisk asterisk as success shows up for the version of you that already acts like it's his asterisk asterisk and stretch it into a full-blown, raw, gritty asterisk asterisk 2000 word DMX style motivational piece asterisk asterisk with no headings, no soft ending, just pure fire all the way through. Success shows up for the version of you that already acts like it's his, and too many people don't understand that. They waiting for success to give them permission, waiting for the prize before they become the champion, waiting for the reward before they become the warrior. But life don't work like that. Success don't come to the weak. Success don't come to the ones standing around with their hands out. Success comes to the ones who wear the crown before it's even on their head, to the ones who grind like they already own the throne, to the ones who walk into every room like they belong there, even when nobody claps, even when nobody believes, even when nobody sees the vision but them. Success is a mirror, and it reflects the man or woman you choose to be, not the one you're pretending to be. If you act small, you attract small. If you act powerful, you attract power. If you act like success is already yours, then the world eventually folds to match your energy, but let me break it down for real. See, the problem with most people is they waiting. They waiting for the call, waiting for the money, waiting for the break, waiting for the miracle. And all the while, life is looking right at them like, why should I give you more if you ain't ready to carry it? If you broke and can't manage $50, what makes you think the universe gonna trust you with 50,000? If you can't discipline yourself to wake up on time, what makes you think you're gonna discipline yourself to run a company? If you can't handle rejection from one person, what makes you think you can handle the heat of standing in front of the world? You want the big stage, but you ain't acting like it's yours yet. You want the spotlight, but you hiding in the shadows. You want the win, but you ain't training like a winner. The law of attraction don't respond to talk. It responds to proof. It don't care what you say. It cares what you are becoming. Acting like success is already yours don't mean faking it. It don't mean buying fake watches and renting cars just to flex for Instagram. That ain't acting like success. That's acting like a clown. Acting like success means carrying yourself with discipline, respect, and responsibility before the world forces you to. It means showing up early when nobody's watching. It means putting in the hours when nobody's clapping. It means demanding excellence from yourself, even when you ain't being paid for it yet. That's how you prove to the universe you're ready. That's how you become magnetic. Success is attracted to preparation. Success is attracted to the ones who live like kings before the crown, who move like generals before the army, who build like giants even while the bricks are heavy. Success ain't attracted to desperation. Success is attracted to certainty. Look around at the people who made it. You think they waited for validation before they moved? Nah, they acted like it was already theirs. They spoke over their lives with authority when everybody else laughed. They walked into opportunities with the confidence of ownership, even when their pockets were empty. They didn't wait for the world to say yes. They moved like the yes was already given, and the world had no choice but to catch up. That's the energy you gotta carry. You want to attract success. You gotta walk like it, talk like it, work like it, live like it, and breathe like it before it even touches your hands. The truth is, the world don't reward the ones who wait politely. The world rewards the ones who seize it. And seizing it starts with your mindset. You gotta switch from begging to claiming. Stop saying, I hope it happens, and start saying, I'm aligning with it now. Stop waiting for the perfect moment and start creating the moment. Stop hesitating like you scared and start moving like you already own the outcome. The difference between the ones who attract success and the ones who stay chasing it forever is this. One group waits, the other group embodies. And the law of attraction responds to embodiment. When your energy screams, I'm already the one, success shows up to match it, but let me take it deeper. Acting like success is already yours don't mean arrogance. It don't mean walking around with ego, looking down on people, thinking you better than everybody. That ain't success. That's insecurity dressed up as pride. Real power don't need to prove itself. Real power don't need to shout, look at me. Real power moves silent, disciplined, confident, knowing it don't need to flex because the result's gonna speak. Acting like success is already yours means humility in the grind and confidence in the vision. It means you stay hungry but never desperate. You stay humble but never weak. You stay disciplined but never fearful. That balance is what makes you magnetic. That balance is what makes doors open. That balance is what pulls success to you without you even chasing it. You ever notice how some people just got that aura? You meet them and you can feel it, like they ain't even where they want to be yet, but they already carry the energy of a boss, a champion, a leader. You can feel it in the way they look at you, in the way they shake your hand, in the way they speak. That ain't luck. That ain't magic. That's the law of attraction at work. They decided to embody success before the world gave it to them, and because of that, the world bends toward them. That's the secret most people miss. You don't wait for success to bless you. You bless yourself with the mindset of success, and then attract it like a magnet, but you can't halfway commit. You can't say, I'm acting like success is mine, while still living sloppy, while still wasting time, while still surrounding yourself with dead weight. You gotta go all in. You gotta set standards for yourself so high that even you feel the pressure to rise. You gotta treat your small beginnings like they the empire already, because if you don't respect your small, you'll never get the big. You gotta invest in yourself, even when it hurts, even when it feels like sacrifice, because that's how you prove to yourself and to the world that you're serious. The universe don't play with the unserious. It don't give gold to the ones who drop pennies. It don't hand keys to the ones who can't open doors. Success shows up where responsibility lives, and if you ain't living like it's yours, it'll never be yours, and let's be real, this ain't easy. It's hard to walk like a king when you broke. It's hard to think like a winner when life been beating you down. It's hard to carry yourself with confidence when you've been rejected 100 times. But that's the test. That's the fire that forges you. Anybody can act successful when everything's going right. But the real ones act like it's theirs when everything looks wrong. The real ones speak victory in the middle of loss. They carry power in the middle of weakness. They grind harder when doors keep slamming shut. And because they do, the law of attraction bends reality in their favor. That's how it works. Success don't come to the ones who wait for comfort. It comes to the ones who act like it's theirs through pain, through hunger, through rejection, through doubt. And when it finally arrives, it sticks, because they were ready for it all along. You can't fake this energy. You can't trick the universe. You can't lie to yourself forever. You either step into it or you don't. You either claim it or you don't. And if you don't, you'll keep chasing, you'll keep wishing, you'll keep hoping, while the ones who embody it keep attracting. That's the difference. Success shows up for the version of you that already acts like it's his.